Yo, what's good, people? Welcome back to the
Sadly Relatable podcast.
We're back, baby!
Yay, yay!
Ooh, girl! Episode 56. We here.
We are.
How you doing? You look stressed already.
I'm not stressed.
Oh, why are you looking at me? You give me a look like.
I just done something that I want to watch back on the podcast. And if anyone notices it, comment down below.
That's very cute. So, how are you feeling?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, you just had COVID.
Oh, yeah. Guys, I'm not going to lie to you. I just recovered from COVID. I'm not like Nishan, so I didn't beg it and put it on social media. But, no, I'm joking. Alhamdulillah, it was really easy on me.
MashaAllah.
The only thing that I found so hard was being locked up in my room for that long. Like, mentally, I was like, I can't do this anymore. Luckily, I've got a balcony, so I could sit outside sometimes. But I was just like, I need to go.
What did you do? Like the whole... Because obviously it's different for me because I was able to like come into the living room and stuff. What did you do for like a week straight?
It's hard because you tell yourself you're going to be productive. I was like, yeah, I'm home. I might as well get as much work done as I can. Just ended up watching...
What did you watch?
I watched, what's it called? Walking Dead. And then I started that Euphoria, whatever it is.
I was about to say, I bet you watched Euphoria. I haven't seen it. Is it good?
I don't know if there's a weird...
Have you finished it?
I finished the first season, but I have no interest to watch the second season. It's just a bit
I think maybe
silly.
it gets better as you go along.
Yeah, maybe. I think it was good, but I feel like they exaggerate what that age is like. They make it so much more sexual than it is or was, well, in my experience anyway. Like, it wasn't like that.
You just didn't get girls.
You're right. That's actually sad. I didn't get... No, I'm joking. I don't care. But that was good. I feel like I do want to address this quickly. Last week's episode was a bit choppy in that, and I feel like someone even in a comment, they were like, it wasn't a smooth intro because we just kind of went straight into it. But yeah.
No, but we can't win. Someone said, stop saying that you... What is my brain?
Yeah,
I'm so sorry. Someone basically commented before and was like, look, just get straight into the episode. Stop dilly-dallying. Stop like telling us how much you appreciate us. We understand. And then we do that. And then someone goes, so by the way, I like the constructive criticism, but you need to understand we're trying to do what you lot want.
But you know what it was? I think it's because... Last week's one was just chop. It wasn't like us slowly talking and going into it.
Is this really loud or is it just me, Ayub?
No, sorry. I'll put it down a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like it's very loud. I could be wrong. Yeah, that's better.
Yeah. So basically, last week's episode was very like... It just cut straight into the episode because I had to like cut some stuff out. But also, I don't know what it was. Yeah, I don't know if it was because that's when my illness was coming on and I was trying to like... I was like doing too much to try bring the energy. Yeah. I would not let you speak, Nisrin. While I was watching it back whilst editing, you would literally go to talk and you'd have such a good point to say, and I'd be like, yeah, and start talking, and then you'd lose it. It'd be gone, and then
I know, and I clock it when it's happening.
Wait, sorry. Even though I'm admitting this, don't give me some energy as if to say you don't do that to me as well. Admitting. It's another one of my words.
Do I do it to you?
Yeah, you've done it to me as well. But last week was just bad. Like, that's why that episode I was so stressed to put it out, and I wanted your guys' opinion. That's the type of episode that normally I'd kind of hold back and maybe not put out. Let us know. Would you rather us just give you the content, or would you rather we miss an episode like that and give you a better episode next time?
Yeah, to be honest with you, when I watch podcasts, it's not to sit and learn. Usually when I watch a podcast, it's to have people talking in the background while I clean, while I do so. Like I don't really sit and focus. So I think a lot of people do that with our podcast. Like they may be like, oh, sadly relatable, time to clean my room. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? People have commented that before. Yeah. So I feel like, I don't think we should have it every episode where it's just no substance, but we're allowed to have chilled episodes. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and to be honest with you, we've 56 episodes in. There's only so much we can talk about.
It's so true.
We're like scraping the barrel on things to talk about.
We actually are like... I feel like we've covered so many topics, but the thing is, there's so many new things that get added to it, or so many different opinions that we can hear. I think it's also good that eventually we'll have different guests on here and there.
We do need guests. I think we definitely need guests, and I think that's what people start to do to keep themselves relevant. And we just haven't found a way to. There's a lot of things that we've wanted to do, and we just haven't been able to. Yeah. I know you're trying to stop yourself from interrupting me.
I'm listening to you.
I like it because I'm just going to carry on talking. We definitely need guests. I think there's a lot we can do to elevate this podcast, but I think without complaining again, I think we're just like both so focused on our own lives that we forget about this podcast. Not forget about it, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, and not to carry on because I don't want to make the whole thing about this. But I watch The Basement Yard, and they literally just talk, and it's just them two. They don't even have guests. Like maybe once every 6 months they'll have a guest, but they're like, and they repeat stuff, but I still find it funny because I know what they're talking about. It's like, you know, when you're with your friends, and they bring up something that you knew happened and they've already spoke about it, but it's funny to hear it again.
Inside jokes. That's one thing that I really love about this podcast as well. I'll be on like Instagram or TikTok live and someone will mention an inside joke from this podcast.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and I'm just
cute.
like, the ones that get it.
I'll get like a random DM of something from episode 6 where I talked about a certain video, and then like someone will send me that video. Hey, I just saw this video. This is what you were talking about. It's
or when like there's TikToks, people will tag us and be like, this is what you were speaking about on the podcast.
Yeah.
I find that really cute. By the way, guys, if you ever tag me on anything on TikTok, I genuinely see everything.
Yeah, if you're ever going to want us to see something, tag us on TikTok because I'll see it.
I always go for like every day.
Mm-hmm.
So I see everything.
That's very cute. Last week, I think we spoke about a really good topic, which was the whole selfish thing.
Yeah.
And someone commented saying, shout out to Diary Room, by the way, but someone commented, when Ayub said this, Diary Room said it at this time on this episode or this podcast.
Oh, you copied Diary Room.
No. First of all, Wallah, I didn't copy them. I was laughing. I was like, what, can someone not have like the same thought?
Did you copy them, say Wallah?
Wallah, I didn't copy them, but...
You watched the episode?
No. Me... And we've had that conversation, and Aisha, shout out to Aisha, she's the one that brought up that idea. But Wallah is a thought that I already had ages ago, but she brought it up like a month ago or something like that. But even
to be honest with you, there's going to be stuff that other podcasts do that they have seen us do, and the same way around. I don't really watch a lot of podcasts, but I'm saying there will be stuff that, especially when they're in your friendship group and other podcasts as well, they'll mention things and they'll bring up stuff, or they'll do things that we've done and we'll do the same. Like that's completely normal. And I feel like Diary Room, shout out to them, are like friends of ours. They're not just like, I think people online don't realize that they're actually friends. They're not like, like that, like social media friends. We're not they're actual friends.
Yeah. Like that's like real life friends, not just social media. Like we're kind of cool. And today's episode is actually inspired by an episode they did. I'll get more into that later. He's
unoriginal and he wants to he's
I
copying.
Thought, you know what? You're accusing me, we might as well.
We're just going to be the Diary Room today.
So, hey guys, welcome back. I don't know I don't think they have an exact intro. They don't have an intro,
yeah.
They do, but it's not like an exact thing. But yeah, so whatever they post from now on, we're going to post a week later. So hope you guys enjoy.
We need to do Sadly Relatable X Diary Room.
Yeah, that'll be such a sick episode. But how?
Because there's like 13 of us.
Yeah, literally. Everyone just squished up.
It's like, hi guys. Yeah, how would we do that?
I think we'll figure it out. We'll eventually have a studio or something, inshallah, and that will come together.
Another thing I want to address is I am wearing the same shirt from 4 episodes ago.
Nishan's so bad. Nishan, I wear a black shirt like every 3 episodes.
So I was wearing a shirt. I was wearing something and Abe was like, it's too smart. And I was like, okay, let me change then. And then he was like, let me pick for you. And then he went and picked it for me. And I was like, Abe, I wore this 4 episodes ago. And he was like, it's fine. But to be honest with you, again, I try not to wear the same clothes.
Nishan's so like, she's so funny. She wore this 5 months ago. She's like, can't wear it again.
Dash it in the bin.
I'm sorry, this is the opinion I have. If I get something and I like it, you're going to see me wear it. What is this? I've already worn this once.
I like to leave 2 months in between wearing it on the podcast.
Okay, but you have the privilege.
Not on the podcast.
Okay, I was going to say.
Not in real life. No, not in real life.
You have the privilege to do that.
On the podcast, because I don't really, honestly, I don't care what anyone
I can't lie to you. I'm the type of person to rock an outfit as much as like, say I got a new outfit, I'll wear it with one group. As soon as I know I'm going to be with someone else, even if there's one person from the group before, I'm like, who cares? I'll risk it again because it's like, you know, the outfit looks good.
Did you ever wear an outfit? I say, did you ever? Because I don't go out, but I used to go out. Do you ever wear an outfit and then not enough people saw you, so you wear it again?
Yeah, 100%. I remember, what was it? I can't even remember, but for example, college days where we didn't have to wear school uniform. There'd be a day where I get a sick outfit, I come in, but for some reason no one's about, even like during lunch. I think it's just an empty time, like, or like my free periods. Sometimes you have a free period where everyone's free, but then sometimes
no one saw me today.
Yeah, sometimes you have a free period.
Again, round 2 tomorrow.
Yeah, literally I'm like, do you know what? About 5 people saw me, I can rock it again.
It's all right. I'm not gonna lie, I think back to how I used to dress in college and I get the ick. I used to rock like Timberlands, skinny jeans, red t-shirt, red shirt. And to be fair, I've been rocking checkered shirts for ages, but my dress sense was very, very, very bad. But I put it down to being broke.
Yeah, and I'm not lying to you, you've had the biggest glow up when it comes to clothes. Like in our family, we used to laugh about Nishan just doesn't know how to dress. Like her taste was so terrible. All of a sudden, it just changed.
Like I said, it was being broke.
Yeah, I'm not lying to you. When I think back to mine, my dress sense is embarrassing to think of in the sense of it was cringy, but at the
everyone
time
has that.
it was sick. Like I was the Obey swag. You know, I'd get like the crew neck with like the design on it, or like an Obey or snapback.
Abe had the Ralph Lauren shirts from Morocco.
Oh yeah, them ones as well. That was like a little bit. That was in secondary school. Yeah, do you know what I did one time? I was such a beg. What a beg. I was like,
fucking hell! All right.
Because
I remember talking down on yourself.
Because I was like, I remember my friendship group. Like they were cool, but they weren't really like my friends like that. But I just remember I wanted them to rate me and stuff like that. So I went to Morocco and I got a polo Ralph Lauren's, and I was like, I could have got 3 for myself. But I was like, let me get 1 for a few of them. They don't even like me like that. But I just thought I'd do it so that like they'd be cool with me.
And I got me cry.
I got them fake Ralph Lauren. Like, yeah, boys, I got you this. They weren't even that guessed.
Who are they? Name them now.
Kyle and Mark.
And who else?
That's it.
Mark.
Do you know what?
I think I know his last name.
Mark was cool though. Mark was never an idiot to me at all. He was always a nice guy.
Okay, let's go and find them and elbow drop their nans. Why haven't you used that phrase in 10 million years?
I've already dropped all the nans I need. Do you know what I remember?
Why?
This is so funny. I was watching a TikTok today of who's that guy that like does a police approaches you and he acts like an undercover fed.
Oh.
You find his TikToks a bit annoying.
No, I don't just find it. Okay, I will never be the person that comes on their own podcast and talks bad about other people. Yeah. Right? I don't think I've ever done it on this podcast.
Okay, but can we you say what you got to say and then I'll...
Sorry. I like this because I can interrupt him and he's not going to say anything.
Yeah.
But I went live with him once and he was so rude to me.
Oh, is that why you don't like him?
Yeah, I didn't. He was so rude to me. He was like, okay, so like, do you think you're something special? I was like,
what? That's
go
so
away. Like, I don't know who you are, honestly. And then since then, I keep seeing his TikToks on my For You page and I keep clicking not interested and I just find his content very cringy. But I'm sure people find my content cringy and that's okay. But I just don't enjoy his content.
Oh, I thought you just randomly hating on him. I was like, his kind of like some of his stuff actually makes me laugh.
No, some of his stuff is funny, but him as a person, I find now I know he's a bit of a asshole. I'm like, get cringed.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Anyway, not to like even send any hate towards anyone like that, but a lot of his TikToks he's been doing recently that make me really laugh because they remind me of people from school. Are the ones where like he'll be like the one friend that takes it too far. Like you start annoying them or bust a joke and he'll be like, oh yeah, that's why your dad's dead. Do you know what I mean? Like and then the guy's like,
that was me.
Whoa.
That was me back in school.
One time, yeah, I sound like such a moist guy in school anyway, but I remember I was
in school anyway.
Yeah, around them times. Do you know what I mean? Like this was year 8. There was this kid called Ryan. Yeah, he was a bit of a bully, and sometimes he'd be nice to you, sometimes he wouldn't. He'd like bully you, and a lot of people were kind of scared of him.
Oh, he sounds like me.
Yeah, he's part of like the chavvy group. Do you know what I mean? Like the ones.
You can't say. Okay, wait.
I'm gonna say it with my chest. I don't care.
No. Should I tell you why you can't?
Why?
I learned this recently.
Okay.
Sorry, remember your story.
I'm gonna keep it in, but educate us on why we can't.
Okay, I'm gonna educate you. So, I was like, who the hell cares if you say the word chav? Who's gonna get offended? Chavs. But what it stands for is council houses and violent.
Oh,
council house and violent.
So we're chavs.
Exactly. So it's kind of discriminating. The word chav is discrimination. So in a few episodes back, we said, why is Molly May getting cancelled for saying chav? But it's not like the word, it's not saying chav, it's the meaning that chav is. It means you cancer house and you're violent.
You
and
actually
that's
learned
discriminating.
something new today.
So we can't say the word chav. I've learned it and it's very sad, but
I love
chav.
that word.
No, I'm joking.
Well done, that's good.
Yeah, no, I learned that.
So he was just a bit like rough. Like you could tell he had like a bit of a, like he could kind of do what he wants type thing. The thing is, I went to his house and his parents were nice as well. So it was just himself. It wasn't anything to do with his family
or upbringing.
Yeah, it's just him. He was a bit of like that type of guy.
Maybe he just had mental health issues.
Maybe, you never know. Oh, that's so true. Think about all the...
He might have had a personality disorder.
Oh, like think about all the...
Because you said he was nice and then not nice. Sorry, I keep interrupting you.
You had your chance. You don't have to keep cutting me now. But imagine all the people you had a problem with in school, all the bullies. They could have been through so much trauma and you just would have never known.
Yeah.
And now I have to suffer because of their trauma. Find me the nans. I'm joking. Anyway, one day, yeah, me and him were like play fighting next to the bikes.
Play fighting. That's a bit.
No, yeah, but that's what kids do. Young boys, we're like pushing each other, seeing like swing each other around. And the thing is, I think around that time I was a bit stronger than him. So we were next to the bike and he was swinging me around. And I was a bit like, whoa. But then I thought, okay, let me put a little bit of effort into it as well. And I swung him and he went like flying into all the bikes and fell over. And he got so angry and he got up. He was like, oh no, that's not what happened. Yeah, he got up. So there's 2 occasions. He got up and he like straight away just like started on me.
What do he call you? Something like to do with a terrorist?
Not that. Wait, you're going to wait. It's funnier.
Wait, you're going to wait?
Yeah, sorry. He got up and he just like started on me straight away. And I was like, but he could tell he was a bit scared because he just realised I was strong enough to like throw him over the bikes. So he started on me but wasn't getting close to me. He was like, oh, what the hell are you doing? You think I'm going to beat you up? And I was like, well, man, it was...
Hold me back. Like, no one's near you. No one's near you. You're lucky I'm getting held back right now.
By these bikes. Anyway, and then I just realised the original story that I wanted to tell was one day, it was after school, so no one was there. We were on the playground playing, and he was like cussing out my mum, and I was cussing out his. Like,
wow.
Back then, it was easy to like mess around like that. And he was talking about how like something to do with something, and then because he had a wonky tooth, yeah, he was cussing me out bare. And the one thing I said was, oh yeah, because you're gonna bite into it with your wonky tooth. And he was like, he just switched all of a sudden. He goes, yeah, well, you're a brown prick. I got well racist, wallah. Call me a brown idiot. Like,
I bet he said the P word.
Yeah. He said that. I didn't want to say it, but he was like, "Oh, you're this." Yeah, and I was like, "What the hell?" And he's like, "No, don't even chat to me." And then he like walked off. He was just bare racist and went, and just because I mentioned his tooth.
What was the point of this story, Ayub?
I don't know. We just got here.
That was so rude. That was so rude. I didn't mean that. Wallah, I genuinely remember what we were speaking about before.
I can't remember, but got here somehow.
But it sounded rude. Like, why are you telling me?
Wow, that's very rude.
No, how did we get here? No, that was good. Okay, that was funny. Wallah, that was funny. Well, it wasn't funny because he was racist, but... Where were we?
I don't know. Yeah, I forget. I had a point for it.
You had a point. That's what I mean. You genuinely had a point.
Yeah, it's gone out of my head.
Ayub needs to see a therapist. He has to get things off his chest, so he does it on this podcast instead.
Yeah, that's what happens sometimes. I talk about the past.
It's alright.
But you know what? You have to get over these things. It happens. But yeah, I think we should jump into what we have planned for this episode today, guys. And it is...
Wait, before we do...
Yeah?
Basically, guys, so I was speaking on live about something and then Ayub mentioned it to me today. And I've mentioned it a few times on this podcast and I don't want to mention it too much but the only reason I'm mentioning it is not to complain, is more to get advice and seek advice from you and from the viewers. So I spoke about it on Instagram and I basically said how my personality has kind of just gone away.
Yeah.
And some people were basically saying... Mum's mentioned it to me as well. She's like, Nishan, maybe you can try and be, a
funny.
bit more, I don't know, like entertaining. And I'm like, what the hell? But I feel like it's just like kind of, I'm not myself. And everyone was saying, oh, you've just matured because you got married. Yeah. And like, but I don't think so.
No, but I think there is I think it is definitely maturing.
Yeah, but I don't want to mature then if it means being boring.
No, you're not boring. I
feel like I am a bit boring.
Before you should be so much more willing to say something like out there. Do you know what I mean? Where you're more now, you just kind of keep it tucked in. Or maybe you just don't have them thoughts anymore. Like people grow up.
No, I do have them thoughts, and trust me, I have them thoughts. It's not that I do have the inappropriate thoughts and the inappropriate jokes. Sometimes you'll hear me say them, but I mean, like in general, where I was like very outgoing, bubbly. I feel like I've become very reserved and like.
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't like it. How do I fix it? Do you think I can fix it?
Yeah, I mean, you got this way. I don't know. What was it? What made it? What caused it?
I don't know. I want to watch back all the podcast episodes.
I'd be such a bad therapist. I don't know. Man. What do you think caused it? I don't know. I'm here to find out for you.
I asked for advice and he goes, I don't know. He's stressed out.
Right. You're right.
No, seriously though. I'm going to watch back the podcast episodes and see when it happened.
Yeah, just go back and like look at who used to be.
Pinpoint when it happened.
Yeah, but the thing is, I think are you still like that on live maybe?
Here and there.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a point where you just grow up and you're just not. Then again, when the cameras are off, you are.
Am I?
Like at home, like you'll say something and you'll laugh and it'll be like really inappropriate. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway.
We want this from back. We want this from back. We want this from back. We want this from back.
Okay, guys, comment down below if you like have an idea of what it could be. If you've noticed a change in me, whether it's positive or negative. I'm asking everyone to give me a review out of 10.
All right, and Nisrin, give him a rap.
My name's Nisrin. I smell of weed. I don't know.
Okay. You keep that
know.
one to yourself. I'm not actually. I thought you were gonna go off because the beat was going hard.
I don't know why. That was the first thing that came to my mind.
Listen, that's bad.
I know, but whatever.
I'm joking. All right, guys.
Yeah, go.
So, let her know what her personality is like. Don't destroy her because she's not feeling too well recently. She needs a bit of a...
No, I'm
pick
fine.
me up.
Ow.
All right, guys. So, basically... shout out first of all to Diary Room because I saw this in their last episode and it was actually such a good episode. Like, I really enjoyed it, and they actually played the Freshly Grounded game. It's so sick. Like,
I haven't heard of it until you mentioned it.
Yeah, it's really, really good. I just think they have very good questions. So basically, we're both gonna have a deck of cards.
Yeah.
And you'll just kind of shuffle them, and then they have like questions on them.
What was the purpose of this game?
Basically, nothing. It just creates really good conversation and like asks like deep questions and just things that we can kind of dive into that maybe we haven't thought of before.
That's
or, like,
a good idea.
seen
We should take one and make a whole episode on each one.
That's what I was thinking. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, this is just a bunch of episode
Yeah,
ideas.
I know.
I was like, we'll get it.
It's
every
so
day.
true.
Okay, we've got like
It's true.
a few years worth here. But let me give you a deck, and I'll take a deck as well.
Every mistress know them policy.
So
after 9 o'clock, she can't call me.
Okay, so I go first.
Yes, I like this question. I wish I could ask this question to myself.
You can. You ask it, and we both answer.
Oh no, I think that's boring.
No. I think we should.
No. Do you know why I think that's boring? I don't think we should. I think we should ask them to each other.
Yeah, to be honest.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because then otherwise we're going to be sit here speaking about it for ages. We ask each other and we answer it.
Okay, but I feel like if we were to do...
Can you take this one and ask me it?
Oh, that's a sick one for you. I can't lie to you. That's actually good.
Okay, go.
But I feel like it's good if we both answer it. It'll give us more substance.
Okay, let's see how it goes. We'll try if we really want to give up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it's not really something we can relate to,
Because
don't.
I'd like to answer this one as well.
Yeah, you can. Let's both answer this one.
Okay, you ready?
Go.
First question is, would you get along with yourself?
No.
You wouldn't? I don't think
No.
you'd get along with yourself either. I feel like you'd clash so much.
Well, yeah, everyone
You
would
talk about yourself, you'd be like, that little bitch, she thinks she's gonna man. What she thinks is this shit?
Okay, that was funny. No, listen, no, actually, do you know what? Me, myself now, I think I would. But back in the day, and I would openly say with my chest, I fully understand why people don't like me. I would walk around college and be like, oh, it's so hard being the prettiest girl in college.
But did you do that as a joke to
I'd
annoy
done
people?
it as a joke. I didn't think I was the prettiest girl. I'd done it as a joke and just to be, I don't know.
Yeah, because I knew that's what you were doing, but I think people think you thought you were serious.
No, but yeah, for the people that... Even if someone done that as a joke, I would find them annoying. I'd be like, okay, relax yourself. I don't know you. I'm just trying to get a drink from the vending machine. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, true. That's
so
annoying.
I would... Back in the day, I'd say no. But now, I think I maybe would get along. But I just wouldn't really care to. Do you know what I mean?
I'm trying to see... Like, really try and image two of yourselves together. You'd both just sit there in silence, staring at a wall, depersonalized. Sorry.
We'd both sit there and
staring at each other.
I'd have someone to complain about life to without them judging me. A therapist. I'd have a therapist.
Your own... That's a bit crazy.
I'd be my own therapist.
You technically are.
You technically are. Everyone is their own therapist in your own brain.
Yeah, but sometimes that can like mess you up a lot because you'll convince yourself of something and then like tell yourself it's okay.
Do you not think it's weird how... I want to actually get through some questions, so let's try and be quick. But do you not think it's weird that there's some people in this world that have mental health issues undiagnosed, but I mean people who are like maybe see life completely different.
Yeah.
So like me, I have a personality disorder. I do see life a bit, I would say a little bit different to you, maybe, or certain things. Like we see things like black and white.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you may say I'm blunt and like...
Yeah.
You think, oh, like, what's wrong with this
Like
girl?
you'll say something without the emotion or like
Yeah.
you're just straight to the point.
Yeah,
but
so I genuinely do think I do see things black or white. But you know, some people are autistic or on the spectrum.
And they see something
Imagine
so
living
different.
life their whole like autism and not knowing. And think of how many people are autistic and don't realise. And undiagnosed, they don't know, and that's just life to them, and they think everyone else is like that.
I think that's why a lot of people sometimes struggle because they think everyone's thinking the same as them, but they don't realise that they're extraordinary in the sense of they're thinking differently, or maybe they have a way of seeing things differently a lot. Because a lot of people that are on the spectrum are actually very intelligent, or they see things in a whole different aspect to everyone else. So it must make it so much harder to like live around people that's so different to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's sad. Inshallah, Allah helps them. I feel like...
I
think it's very important to question yourself sometimes in that sense. Like,
yeah, being self-aware.
Is there, be enough self-aware enough to be like, maybe should I get tested for something? Even like now, obviously everyone's like, oh, I've got ADHD, this, that. But actually like take a moment to think, is this something that I've got?
I've been saying I've got
Can I work on
ADHD.
it?
Sorry, I interrupted you.
Right.
I've been saying I've got ADHD for literally like a year now. And have I gone to get diagnosed? No.
I feel like you do though.
Yeah, I think I do. Next question.
You're the next question, G.
No, you asked. Oh,
no,
yeah.
But also, I'd like to answer quickly. Would I get along with myself? Yes.
Yeah, you would.
I'll be like my best friend.
He already bumlicked himself.
Shut up.
Bumlicked.
That's so dirty.
Okay, so who did you look up to during your childhood? Let's try not to make these too long.
Personal people or like...
Not cartoon characters.
Oh, because I was going to say the Red Power Ranger. I was so
yeah,
I was obsessed with the Red Power Ranger.
The Red Power Ranger you were.
Literally,
and if his name was Max.
Yeah, I was so gassed.
Imagine a Red Power Ranger whose name is Max.
Do you know what? The best day of my life when I was a kid was this. Whenever I used to watch Power Rangers, I used to love the Red Power Ranger so much, yeah? Because he was always the boss. It was my favourite colour. I was like, this is sick. And I used to always get like the toys of him, but then I'd accidentally always break the arm because I'd bend it the wrong way and like cry myself until mum got me a new one or something. But I remember they used to always be white. The main character, Red one.
They still are
He was
now.
always white. No, and then there was one Power Rangers where the black guy was the red. And even though I'm not black, I'm brown, but I just resonated more with that.
You felt represented.
Yeah, so when they created a Power Ranger and the red guy was black, I was so, you don't understand, I was so gassed. I was like, yeah. I was obsessed with it. It was so sick.
You felt represented.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm not black, but obviously because I'm brown, I might not look it now because I haven't been on holiday in 55 years. But
well, you don't look white.
Yeah. I was so gassed.
Cute.
Okay. Who did I look up to though? I don't know. It's
not
weird.
Your dad.
Because I look down to him now. I'm actually taller than him.
Oh my god.
You thought I meant like...
I was like, wow, not on the podcast.
No, not like that. I don't know. I think it's weird. I think you look at certain people. For example, I was obsessed with like basketball and that. And I remember our older cousin Dres, who was... You know Brahim, we've told you stories about him.
Oh, we haven't spoken about Brahim in so long.
I know. So Brahim, my cousin...
Why have we not reached out to him?
We need to, inshallah. Yeah, so our cousin we used to always hang with, he had an older brother. His name was Dres. He used to play basketball. Similar build to how I was when I got a bit older. He's different now. He's huge. But yeah, I just looked up to him a lot. Whenever I'd see him, I was like, oh, I want to be like him. Like, he plays basketball, does all this. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, yeah, we can move on to the next one. That was good.
Go on.
Would you say that you're the same person in private as you are in public?
Yes. Very much so.
Yeah.
I believe.
Do you think that's a bad trait or a good trait?
Bit of both. I like the way I am online. I believe is the way I am. Like I'm not. I don't think I'm different.
Yeah.
At all. The only difference is sometimes I'm more quiet and depressed, but no one's gonna come on social media. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it makes sense. I think it's good to obviously not be fake, but I've always said
to an
this.
extent, yeah.
You have to uphold yourself and put your best foot forward in the public eye. Do you know what I mean? As for example, when you sin and you do these things, it's always going to be in private. So it's better to be a bit of a different person. Maybe you do have a sin that you do and keep that private instead of doing it in public. If that makes sense. So personally, I think there's not that I'm here saying I've got bare sins that I do, but I'd say there's a bit of a difference. Personality-wise, I'm still the same. But maybe I won't say certain inappropriate jokes that I'd say with my boys in private that I would in public.
I think that's normal. Like obviously there's a few jokes I wouldn't say. Do you know what I mean? What was the question? Why do I keep saying
I don't know.
What was the question again?
Are you different?
In public?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's certain jokes you wouldn't say, but I'm like very much the sort of person that if I left a live on, let's say I went on live and I left it on, you wouldn't hear any.
Yeah. You're not gonna say anything bad.
You wouldn't hear anything problematic. You wouldn't be very shocked if you left it on for like 6 hours after. You wouldn't be very shocked.
Yeah.
It'd be very predictable because I'm very.
It's
similar.
the same thing. Yeah, same content you're getting. Okay, like that. Move on. Next question.
Go on.
It's you. What do you think? Nisha thinks I'm here interviewing her today. All right, you tell me this and how was it growing up? And
Wait. Did you ask me a question?
Yeah.
What was the question you asked?
I asked if you're different in public. Nisha, come on, get with it.
Who haven't you connected with in a long time? Call them.
Ooh, Brahim.
You have to do it.
Oh, should we actually do it?
Yeah, who haven't you connected with in a long time?
I know.
Who? You have
Chris.
Chris who?
Armadillo.
Okay.
Should we give him a quick FaceTime? He watches the podcast as well.
Okay, go on. But they're not going to hear him.
That's all right. I'll just give him a quick hello.
Let them hear. Can they hear? Imagine he gets aired or blocked.
He's like, we're not actually cool anymore.
Hey, he's getting aired big time.
No.
That is embarrassing.
To be honest, it is 10:45 on a Monday.
No, don't make excuses, G. Don't make excuses. He just doesn't rate you.
No.
To be fair, he came to our house like not long ago. So
yeah. But I mean, like that was time ago. Were you living when he came?
Yeah, it was when I was living. No, it was about 8-9 months ago. He came over.
But yeah, he still watches the podcast and stuff like that. So
Shout
Chris,
out to
I know
Chris.
you're watching this and you missed the call and a chance to be on the podcast. So next time, pick up
We
your
were
phone.
like all very good friends growing up, and he lives right next to us. So
remember, I read out a police search thing that we had.
Yeah.
From the night that we got, it was like 2-3 a.m. We got stopped and searched by the police with
when we were
Chris.
like 10.
10?
14.
No. Yeah, like 14. Yeah, 14.
13.
I'd say. 13, 14. I'd say. Yeah.
Okay, right. Let's do the next one. Should I do the next one?
That's me.
No. Okay.
How can you improve your relationship with your parents? Put the headscarf on, talk to your dad. No.
Have one of them there. How can I improve my relationship with my parents? I feel like I should see my mum more, because I just don't see. I'm so busy that I'm like, I don't really take. I speak to her every day.
Yeah.
But I don't take time to actually see her. And then with my dad, I think maybe stop making TikToks about him.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's time.
I'll be honest with you, straight up. I spoke about this on my live, and it was really annoying because mum was like to me, "Oh, Nisrin, why don't you do this for your dad? Like, why don't you get him this and do this?" And respectfully, I looked at her and I was like, "Okay, why?" Do you know what I mean? Like, this guy hasn't done anything for me in about 10 years.
Yeah.
So why, like, as much as it would be nice to go up to him and be like...
Do you know why, though? Because Islamically as well, you shouldn't have that idea in your head that this guy did this to me, so I'm going to give the same energy back.
No, I know that. But here's the thing. I'm in two minds. One part of me, not going to lie, in my heart is like, yeah. And then the other part's like, are you stupid? Like, fix up. But I don't think it's haram to be like that, because someone hasn't done anything for you for 10 years, hasn't spoke to you, has cut you off.
You shouldn't give the same energy back.
No, not the same energy. I just leave them alone.
No, but what you need to do is, I know it's hard to say this and hard to actually execute it, but I think that there is that part of you that's going to be held accountable for not trying. Do you know what I mean?
I did try. I've tried many times. Maybe you
well,
don't
I mean,
know.
in your sorry, I don't mean to discredit what you may have done. So maybe you have, and then that's what you can do at that point. Do you know what I mean?
Also, you know what I realised, which Juwalia actually enlightened me on? You know, all these dads that leave their children and just go.
Yeah.
It happens a lot. Dads do that. You know, like, it's actually, in our religion, it's actually a big sin, you know, to cut family ties.
Yeah, it's a huge sin.
And I was like, in my head, I was like, oh no, like, they're just idiots. But they're actually going to be held, all these dads who have abandoned their children are going to be held accountable for it.
Yeah, 100%. Like, if anything, they should be scared of that.
No, I'm joking.
Because a lot of them do that and they try to get religious, but they won't chat to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Weirdos.
I don't understand families that like proper cut off each other as well. Like family members that like.
Nah, I do understand that. I can't lie.
But like.
What do you mean by family members?
Like there'll be brothers and sisters that won't talk to each other.
Oh no, I don't
years.
understand brothers and sisters.
And I understand like cousin stuff that, or maybe something went wrong, but there'll be like, and sometimes it'll be the smallest thing. Oh, he said he didn't like my wife's pie that one time he come round, and that's it. They haven't talked for 10 years.
Yeah.
Or that's the worst one. The worst one is. Your brothers and your wives don't get along, something, so you just cut off ever seeing each other.
It's a bit embarrassing. You know, like Ollie Murs. Ollie, what's his name? Ollie Murs.
I think that's it, the singer.
Ollie Murs.
Yeah.
Is it Murs?
I think so, something like that. Ollie
Ollie Spurs?
No,
Murs.
Spurs is a team.
And he's a so this is a fun fact. Let's pause this for a second. He is, and it's like publicly known, it's on the Daily Mail. I think he spoke about it a lot of times. His brother, so he started on X Factor, right?
Yeah.
And I think on his X Factor audition, or maybe one of the days he was supposed to perform, his brother was getting married. No, his audition, I think, I don't know, I could be wrong. His brother was getting married, and he like declined his brother's wedding, or said, look, I can't go to your wedding, I have to go to this audition. And it changed his life. But now they haven't spoke since he was on X Factor. So his whole famous life, he hasn't spoke to his brother, and it's his twin brother.
That's so messed up.
Twin brother. It's his twin brother.
I'm sorry, yeah. the only way that guy could be annoyed.
Google it, guys, if you don't believe me.
The only way the brother could be annoyed is if he didn't have a career from it.
Yeah.
Like if we went nowhere, we'd be like, you missed my wedding for that. Come on. But if I see that was the thing that changed your whole life, I'm gonna be like, oh, do you know what? It's understandable. Let's do the wedding again. You've got enough money to pay for it. Let's go.
I would change. Yeah, exactly. I would change my wedding date if no,
that's just a bit too much.
if I hadn't planned it yet, the wedding, and someone said this day I'm busy, I'd change it. Okay, the next day.
Okay, maybe.
Not
But maybe
it
he had
all
it planned. Maybe it was like a bit too close.
Yeah, maybe.
Sometimes people do a whole 10-year waiting list to get a certain event. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
Venue. So like, imagine I say, listen, you got to change it. I've got an audition. You'd be like, shut up. Imagine if I was got an audition to go Love Island. Oh, it's gonna change my life.
Speaking of Love Island, Ayub's
I've had to decline them 3 times now.
Ayub's had to decline. So they reached out to our management again. Well, they reached out to you the other 2 times, didn't it? And they reached out to our management and they wanted Ayub to be on Love Island.
No, wait. Let me clarify this. They didn't say we want you to be on Love Island. They said they think I fit the role and they would like me to cast for it, because I don't think anyone gets to
you have to do an interview.
You're perfect, get on.
Yeah,
it's
obviously
more like
you have to
cast
interview.
for it. I'd have to go against other people as well, like in the casting, but they have come to me a few times just saying Anna declined it. So
I'll be honest with you, Ayub.
Yeah.
Like, as much as Love Island, big hype, everyone gets famous. Realistically,
there's a part of me that wouldn't want to be
2
famous
years later,
from Love
most
Island.
of them are selling like skinny tea on Instagram, and do you know what I mean? That not everyone on Love Island is relevant, or we even care. Like, there's only a few I've only watched Love Island like 2-3 times, but there's only a few Love Islanders that I actually think are relevant and I find interesting. And
not to like discredit them, like that you lot do whatever you got to do and find your success. But there's a part of me that wouldn't want to credit my success on Love Island. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't want to be like I was on a TV show for dating. Like, I'd rather be like, oh, I did this and I built all this content and did all this stuff myself and then got here.
No, I honestly don't think it matters.
No, I don't think it's that deep. I'm not sitting.
I genuinely wouldn't care.
I'm not sitting and looking at something. I'm just saying, preferably, I would like to be able to be like, I built this. Do you know what I mean?
Should I tell you why I don't agree with you? Because the people that do get fame from Love Island, well, the ones that actually are relevant and interesting, are usually the ones who have a personality in the villa, who are entertaining, who are funny, who we grow to like.
I'm not saying they're not like that, though. I'm just saying preferably I would rather be able to say.
Of course, say you worked hard for your.
No, not even worked hard. Maybe it was hard for them and they pushed themselves to be on the show and stuff like that. They're still working hard. I'm talking about I'd rather be known for my passion.
Growth.
I'd rather be known for my passion, which is content creating.
Yeah, like organic.
Yeah, instead of just on the show. But
by the way, no hate to Love Islanders.
You never know. I might give in one day and come on. I'm joking.
No hate to Love Islanders.
All right, next question, love.
Is it me or you?
It's you to me.
Do I seem like I'm good at embracing my insecurities?
What, myself?
No, do I seem like I'm good?
You just wanted it to be about you, innit? Yeah. I feel like you've gotten a lot better.
I don't give a I don't give a
I think
damn.
it's a podcast though, and we spoke about this before. Like, you became more comfortable to just not wear makeup, to not do these things.
Yeah, I don't care. Like, I've got a beard, I've got a moustache. I don't wear makeup, like, and I don't care. Actually, to be fair, I do to an extent. Like, I just don't care. I don't care about it. I don't care because people are sitting there judging us, but then at home, like, what's inside of your fridge? What does the inside of your fridge look like?
Listen, why are you coming for people's fridges? What if they've actually got no money?
No, I'm joking.
There's someone there with that one piece of dry toast in the fridge. And they're like,
I don't mean by food, because what I'm trying to say is, before you come for me or try and judge anyone on the internet, do you have food in your fridge from 3 weeks ago with green mold on it? And I'm not saying that I don't, because the other day I pulled something out of the fridge and it was literally green.
You just bait yourself up for no reason. You just wanted to throw in that you got a dirty fridge.
No, I don't know how to explain it.
I'm going to put a picture of Nishan's fridge right here.
What I mean is... why is everyone being fake? No one's life is perfect. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just don't see the need to be fake.
It's not about that. It's not fakeness. It's insecurity we're talking about.
Yeah,
like,
fake and
insecure. Give us one insecurity that you have. Go.
I don't like my nose. To be fair, I say I accept my insecurities. I don't like my nose.
Just stop being fake.
I don't give a damn. I don't care.
Give me one before I even finish the sentence. Give me one. I don't like my nose. Gonna get it changed.
Okay, that's one thing.
Give it a side profile. Go.
No, because I've had nose filler.
Proper one.
I've had nose filler, so. And I haven't had it in over a year now, but ow.
I can feel it in there.
I haven't had it in over a year, and they say it goes. It doesn't go, guys. It stays a little bit because my nose didn't look like this before I got it done. But yeah, my nose was my biggest. My side profile was my biggest insecurity. But I used to, before I got nose filler, whenever people would speak to me, I wouldn't even turn. Like, I would turn with their eyes.
Scary.
I'd turn with their eyes. I wouldn't want them to see my side profile at all. But I don't know. I guess I do care.
I think it's kind of nice sometimes to have a bit of a nose that like bends.
Yeah, I think all noses are beautiful, but I just personally didn't like it. I think because my teeth and my chin, it wasn't necessarily just my nose. I didn't like it.
It was a combination of it all.
Exactly.
Makes sense. I think a lot of people struggle with the nose one.
Because it was a combination of all of it. It was a combination of all. I get it. Don't worry.
I remember what you look like.
But yeah, next question.
Right,
You're on.
It's you.
No, I said, do I seem like I'm good at it?
Oh, right.
It's because the question was about me, so he wants to speak about
Okay,
himself.
I got one. When was the last time you spoke from your heart to Allah, and what motivated it?
When I was
COVID.
in hospital, yeah.
Yeah, remember that?
Question.
I'd say the same, not hospital, but COVID. And mine was just so I could be negative and leave my room. My mental health, like people that have to like isolate or be in prison, like obviously some of them deserve it, but like imagine like really being stuck somewhere and not being able to leave, like mentally messes you up a lot. And I used to think sometimes I'd see movies where like someone would get kidnapped and they'd keep him in the room and play music over and over again, and then he'd go insane. I think to myself, well, I would just accept
what an
it.
idiot. Just listen to the music.
But then I realised I can't even sit in my room for a week doing just whatever I want and not start going insane. So imagine being stuck in a random room with music playing for weeks on weeks. You would go insane. Like, it's scary.
You know, speaking of COVID, my friend, I rang her the other day and she was just a bit annoyed. And I was like, what's the matter? She was like, yeah, my friends have COVID. I was like, oh, okay. And she was like, yeah, they're in Nando's. They know they've got COVID. Wallah. I was like, what do you mean? She was like, yeah, they're just so annoyed. I'm sorry, but if you go out knowing you have COVID, and if someone dies, I believe...
No, 100% you're taking that sin.
No, I believe you should be prosecuted.
Yeah,
as a murderer.
Yeah, not just that. Yeah, 100% that. And also, people forget that Allah exists.
Yeah.
If someone catches it because of you...
Let's say an old man gets it and
they
he dies.
I'm pretty sure...
You are a murderer.
I'm pretty sure. I know it's not your intention, but you know the risk of taking that's going to be on your back on the day of judgment. Do you know what I mean? Like, that makes sense for that to be like that.
I genuinely believe that if you go out and you have COVID, I believe that you're borderline psychotic and you need to seek therapy.
True, that is a bit messed up.
Because you could go past an old lady and give it to her and then she's dead. You could go past a child. You could go past someone who has a compromised immune system, someone who's doing chemotherapy, anything.
I think it's just selfish, to be honest.
It's selfish, and I genuinely feel like you're a murderer if you do that.
That's mad. I totally agree. No, I totally agree. I think you are.
You know,
are.
dramatic.
It's messed up. How can you not care?
Yeah, but she said that to me. She was like, yeah, they're just in Nando's using the forks.
Well, that should be cleaned anyway, so it's
yeah,
not that deep.
still using and then no, you're saying they're clean, and then the sponge is transferred over to another sponge, and then it's not really clean.
They touch the fork, then they high five the worker. Next thing you know, he's high fiving the chef.
And then it's
he
on
touches the
everyone's
chicken,
food.
and everyone's got it.
Yeah, messed
stress.
up. But yeah.
All right, guys, we're not going to do a cool segment this episode just because it is quite late. I think we're going to carry on with some of these questions because I'm enjoying them.
All of these questions are about me. It's me now, isn't it?
Ready? No, change it. You can change it.
I don't want to change it.
No, but I want to answer something, G.
Okay.
I know I cut you off last episode, but I did do that.
Okay, what's been tough about today?
What's been tough about today? For me, I love doing the podcast. I always say this, like, I love you guys. It's my happiest thing. But before we film,
Stress.
The whole day I have just anxiety. Even if we have a plan, it's structured, it's just that anxiety of wanting to get it done so I know it's done and we've got it done for the week, and that pressure's off my chest.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So throughout the whole day, even if I'm having a good day, I've got everything organised, I'll always have that bit of anxiety and worry, like, got to film the podcast.
No, it's more like setting up. That's why I believe if we had a studio...
Yeah, it'd be 100%
it'd be a lot better.
It would be 100% different if we had a studio that had a set that was ready and we just walked in and filmed. I wouldn't have that anxiety. It's more just I know I have to take all this equipment, I have to build it all up, put it all together and take...
To be fair, we could get a studio now.
I know, that's what I think we should do, but
inshallah.
We'll wait, inshallah.
Make dua for us, guys.
Make dua for us. We're going to start putting a lot more effort in, and I've noticed as well, like...
We don't need to tell them what we're doing because we speak about it all the time.
All right. That's my question for today. I struggle with just like being really anxious when I got to get it done, but the best feeling is when I'm done, I know I filmed it and it's gone well.
Okay, go.
All right. When was the last time you laughed so hard your stomach hurt?
When I was... Did you see the video of Juwalia?
Which one?
You know the
stealing your stuff.
No, the one before. Yeah, the trying on my clothes one.
Yeah, and she like wore it afterwards.
Yeah. I was like, when I say she's genuinely. I don't think I've laughed out loud that like whenever I'm with her I'm just laughing the whole time.
Oh, that's
like
good.
How I haven't laughed in maybe like even a year.
I think it's really important to like have friendships like that, like someone who can really pull that out of you and make you laugh that much.
Yeah.
I don't think I've had that in a while. I have actually. No, true. Actually, I have. I can't lie.
With who? No, you always laugh.
Yeah, I do. And I'm actually with Diary Room. Like,
they're
with
funny.
Them, like, you know what you lot see when you. I know we've spoke about Diary Room a lot this week. This episode.
Okay, Ayub, beg friend.
But what you see with them on the video and then when you're in person, it's the same. If anything, they're more.
I'm not gonna lie. I like them a lot. They seem like really nice girls.
Literally, especially Aisha. Like, I laugh. So funny. Anyway,
they're very good vibes, mashallah, Allahumma barik.
Allahumma barik. I think it is very important to like have friendships like that. I think another person that I remember I used to have that connection with was our cousin, Mon.
Monir, yeah.
Yeah, me and him together, it was literally non-stop. Like,
he was funny.
He takes me to that point of like
weird laughter.
Yeah, like we're both weirdos making weird. Like, it's just funny. I miss that.
Guys, one thing, just be weird. Being weird, especially honestly, it's what makes you laugh. Yeah. Someone made a TikTok about you. What did he say? I didn't get it.
He was giving me like a yellow card.
Yeah, I don't get it. Why? He's like, just done.
Yeah, isn't like
that's
no
weird.
one does that. That's weird. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Just be weird, guys. Be weird with your friends. Say weird jokes and say things that you wouldn't say online. Even though earlier I was saying no, everything I say in private I say online.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Right, next one.
Did you ask me?
It's you to me, G.
Okay, I was gonna say I will give a shout out to Freshly Grounded because these questions are really good. So if you want just something to talk about with your friends, maybe even you and your partner get to know each other a bit more, find out what's going on like deep within. Like maybe,
and we still got so many, and they're good ones as well.
Exactly. So,
and I love that it like incorporates din, but it's not too much. Like it's not like an Islamic game.
Yeah, exactly.
Or like an Islamic quiz. It's like it literally have a hint of So anyway, what was the question?
What are you most thankful to Allah for this week?
I'd say the whole just having easy COVID experience. Alhamdulillah.
MashaAllah.
Because I was worried. I'm double vaxxed. I think that helped a lot. But I was worried how hard it would hit me, and obviously just seeing what's happened recently. So I'm grateful for that.
MashaAllah.
All right. If someone could see your actions and not hear your words, what would they say your priorities are?
Sleeping.
Jeez. They'd be like, she's definitely the person that tests the mattresses in the factory.
Yeah. Sleeping and picking my nose.
All right, quick fire question. Next one, go.
Yeah, let's try and do these quick, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Ugh, I don't want to.
Come on.
Should I read that one that I'm going to pass?
No. Go. Just go quick.
Okay. Do you need to forgive yourself more easily?
I think yes. Oh, I was talking about everyone in general. I feel like
do you?
Yeah, I think I do sometimes. Sometimes I hold things against myself. But do you know what? Actually, no.
No, I don't think
I don't agree with that. Do you know why? Because
he said something. Do you know what? I don't agree with
that.
No,
do you know why?
You mean you don't mean that?
For example, say I sin, yeah, and I repent, and I keep repenting. There will always be that point where I'm like, okay, you have to mentally in your head accept that Allah's accepted your repentance. You can't think He hasn't because He says He will.
Yeah, I don't do that.
So I remember
do that?
When I was a bit younger, I used to like think maybe He hasn't, and obviously. But now I'm like, once I've done it and I've felt confident in it.
You mean for a specific thing?
Specific thing. I can't, I'm struggling there. And I've made my intention and I've done it and I felt like I've done it purely from my heart. Then I won't hold it against myself too much. I'll just make sure I try my hardest not to do it again.
If God says, He's literally said, sincerely ask me for forgiveness and I'll forgive you.
Yeah.
For you then to be like, oh no, He's not going to forgive me. It doesn't make sense because He said it. But obviously that's not me saying only ask once and that's it. You can ask a few times, but it gets to the point where you have to believe that He forgives you.
Yeah, definitely.
That's why overall always ask for forgiveness in general, but don't keep going on like the same. And you got to let it go within yourself so that you can move on.
Yeah, definitely. What does the perfect night in look like to you?
Clean flat.
Yeah.
I spoke to my mum.
Mm-hmm.
I've done work, as in like I've posted all the work I need to do.
Yeah.
Shower. Game of Thrones.
Jeez, I like that answer. Game of Thrones is wavy. All right, now one more.
Do you think I find it hard to empathise? I'm going to change that because all of them have been about me. This is literally a get to know Nisrin.
This should be like, do you think I? Do you think I? Do you think I?
Who is your biggest cheerleader?
My biggest cheerleader
is
other than my mum, because my mum supports everything to the max.
Yeah.
Other than her, and I would say genuinely, I've shouted him out before, Ivan, my friend Ivan, like, and not in a negative way cheerleading, but someone who's so supportive and is like, he's genuinely happy, I feel like, anyway, for me and the things I do, is my friend Ivan.
Shout out to Ivan.
Alhamdulillah as well. And I think, when someone, I don't want to like shed too much light on him, but when someone's just successful in what they're doing, that you know that they're too focused on their life to ever even have any bad feeling towards what you've got going on. They're too busy
watering their own grass that they're worried about how green yours is.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. He's got his own stuff that he's doing amazing in, mashallah, but like he still shows so much support. He's always like, this is my friend, he does this, he does like, he makes me feel like I'm way more successful than I am.
Yeah, which is mum really is nice also like that as well.
My mum is like that as well, 100%.
So Ivan, shout out to you, but also
my mum is number one. Like, I can't. There's nothing that comes close to it.
She rewatches our like. If I go into my mum's room, what do you find her doing? Watching our TikToks or the podcast.
Yeah, and she gives us advice. But I think next time just do this. I'm not actually. If we actually listen to her a bit more, I think we'd be a lot more successful. We're just a bit more stubborn, and sometimes we like things the way we're doing it. But guys.
No, I want to do 2 more. I like it.
All right, go on then. Let's get it. I got to ask you. You just want another question for yourself?
No, I mean 2 more as in 1 for you, 1 for me.
Okay, trying to find something new. What is weighing heavy on your heart right now?
I don't know. Everything, life. No, I'm joking. I don't know. I feel like I'm in the. This stage I think you've explained to me where you feel like you're about to transition into some like
a new part of your life.
A new part of my life. Yeah. So I feel like I'm about to transition, inshallah, into the part where I actually start taking my health seriously, my mental health, my life. Like seeking therapy. Sorted, That's what I feel like I'm about to transition into. So I'm very much in the part where I'm like.
So it's weighing on you a bit because it's a bit scary. Sometimes you're traveling into the unknown, like it's something that you haven't experienced before.
Well done, you said that good. Okay.
Book. Hey, yo, where are the fruits? Do you know that TikTok?
No, it's excuse me. Do you know where the fruits are?
So you do know.
Okay. You got back. That's you, Ayub. Yeah, he said it better.
I can't actually. I'm not doing that again.
Back.
Oh, all right, ready? Ask me. Last one.
Yeah, declutter my life. I need to do that.
All right, we get it. Ask me a question, G. Guys, I want to take this moment to say how much we appreciate you lot. And if you've made it this far, you are amazing. And I think you should put in the comment section, Kalo is the best because I be the best, I is the best. And when I come through, you never can test. So we're on Sadly Relatable, we're playing this game. And it's never lame. Yeah, we're making it think and we're using our brain. And we're going to answer the question just the same because me and my sis, we
These
in
are
the
all
game.
about me.
All right, just pick whatever. Come on.
In what ways are you a difficult person?
I'm a difficult person because I'm an overthinker, and sometimes if you're close to me, you'll take the burden of having me complain to you a lot or stress, because as much as I'm confident in myself, there is a part of me that needs someone to be like, don't worry, like it's going to be okay. Like I can handle myself, but sometimes I need that one person to be like, it's okay, it's going to be all right. Sometimes you'll randomly get a call every like once in a while where I kind of speak to you how I'm feeling, and I just need you there to like reassure me, and then I get off the call and I feel a lot better. Do you know what I mean?
But that's why it's important to find before you get married, make sure that woman is what you need in life and not what you want. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
Obviously, she has to be what you want, but it's not just, I get on with her, I love her, she's pretty. It's, do you need her? I mean, like, is she going to help you?
I know what you mean.
Is that what you need in life?
Yeah, like, is that someone that is going to do the things that are beneficial to you? Are you going to do the things that are beneficial to her?
Because at the end of the day, a pretty face and, like, love isn't enough. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
So, yeah.
All right, guys, I'm not going to lie to you. I really enjoyed this game.
We should do it again. Okay, guys, comment down below if you want part 2.
Yeah, but if you want part 2, also, again, shout out to Freshly Grounded. Shout out to Diary Room for the idea. We appreciate you guys. This was very good. But yeah, guys, I want to say thank you. And I've said like a million times. I want to say thank you for tuning in. We love you guys. Nisrin. Oh, we got to do this shout out the week.
Yeah, what the hell?
I need to relax. That was too quick. All right, shout out of the week, guys.
Okay, so the shout of the week goes to Fatima Patel. She said, "This is the one thing I look forward to every weekend. You guys come up with the most interesting things to talk about, and I love the perspectives you guys give. Never fail to make me laugh and smile. My faves. May Allah protect you always and continue to allow you flourish in the most beautiful ways. Inshallah, ameen. Ameen. And the same for you, Fatima.
And everyone viewing. We appreciate you. That was such a beautiful comment.
Thank you for that message. That was so sweet.
You lot don't realize how much this does for us as well. The reason I'm going to even smile today is because of that. Nah, but we honestly do appreciate you guys. I say it all the time. We love you. Guys, Nishra, where can I find you?
You can find me crying on my pillow. You can find me at It's Nisrin on Instagram and TikTok.
You can find me at Kayla Kasha on all social media platforms. Yeah, I said it right, innit? Don't forget to follow SADLY Relatable Podcast on Instagram and TikTok. Guys, we love you lot so much. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends, press the notification button so you can be notified.
If you watch our podcast and you don't like... You're here.
Press the notification so you'll be notified whenever we post. And the content's only going to get better. We're only going to get better. Say it all the time. We love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in. Peace.